Good feeling, it's time to show. Fragrance talk, it's time to glow. Not so click the link, it's time to show. Fragrance talk, it's time to glow. Not so famous, but I know. Got the sense you wanna flow. In the live stream, here we go. Spraying dreams just like a pro. Notes of heaven in the air. Feel the magic everywhere. Not so famous YouTuber. Fragrance world full of wonder. Every scent a perfect day. Let's explore, oh come and play. Top notes hit me like a breeze. Citrus blast then comes with ease. Heart that's blooming so divine. Spicy floral intertwine. In the comments drop your face. Fragrance love through all my ways. From the bottle dreams arise. Midnight stars in your eyes. Dry down sweet like honeycomb. Woody embers feels like home. Tune in each and every day. Come with me, let's drift away. Not so famous YouTuber. Fragrance world full of wonder. Every scent a perfect day. Let's explore, oh come and play. Top notes hit me like a breeze. Citrus blast then comes with ease. Heart that's blooming so divine. Spicy floral intertwine. In the comments drop your face. Fragrance love through all my ways. Heart that's blooming so divine. Spicy floral come and play. Welcome to the show. It's time to go live. I'm about to reload. Yeah, yeah. Frog talk on the low. Oh, yeah, yeah. Not so famous and we about to go, yeah, yeah. Hit the bell, let them know, yeah, yeah. Thumbs up so they know, yeah, yeah. Scent of the day, let the people know, yeah, yeah. Let's get it, not so famous, salute. 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 Welcome to the show, it's time to go live. I'm about to reload, yeah, yeah. Frog talk on the low, oh yeah, yeah. Not so famous, and we about to go, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hit the bell and let them know, yeah, yeah. Thumbs up so they know, yeah, yeah. Scent of the day, let the people know, yeah, yeah. Let's get it, not so famous, salute. Let's get it, not so famous, salute.
What up, guys? How you doing? See what we got in the building today. We got IBG in the building. What's poppin', man? What's going down with you? Yo, yo. Got fragrance connoisseurs in the building. Let's see what you rocking. You rocking that Aramis? All right. Old school with it. I like that. Is that the Cody version or the old school version? I think you got the older version. We got Joel rocking that uh Cartier Let Involve Parfum. That's the new one that he was excited for about what, a month ago. Shout outs. Hopefully you're liking that. We got a lot to talk about today. We got Kix Griffey in the building. Shout out to the Yak Mob. Rocking a version of Ojan from Dapper Fragrances. Smelling like pumpkin pie, hopefully. Got Nosy Neighbor in the building. What up, man? How you doing today? Make sure you drop that scent of the day. Let us know what you smelling like. We got Percy in the building. What's up, man? Rocking that psychedelic from Javoy. Smelling like a chocolate cake. Shout out to you, bro. We got Razzie Fingers in the building. How you doing, man? Welcome back to the show. DWJ saying peace up to everybody. And we got Terrence Taylor. What's up, man? How you doing? Let us know that that scent of the day you got going on. Man, we got a lot to smell today. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get through it all, but we got Montrese just showed up. What's up, Montrese? How you doing, bro? We're gonna get into it. I don't even know where to start, man. It's not that planned, but I got a lot of fragrances here that we're gonna talk about. So hopefully, we all enjoy and have a good show. Make sure you guys are dropping your sense of the day. I know Ross is closing up his live. I was just in that live, you know. Shout out to Ross. Let's get into what should we do first? Let's do this one. We're gonna go with the white fire for the first fragrance. This is from Tiziana Terenzi. Let's get it. What's up, Autumn? How you doing today? And I already know you're rocking that Amouage Wood Symphony. I saw you this morning. Shout out to you. You let me know how it smells. I appreciate that. Let's get into it.
Welcome to the show, yeah, yeah. It's time to go, live. It's that time to reload, yeah, yeah, yeah. Frog talk on the low, so let's go. Not so famous and we about to glow, yeah, yeah. Hit the bell and let them know.
Let me pull this up real quick. White fire. I copped this one maybe like 2 months ago, maybe. Let's pull it up on screen. You guys see me pulling it up on my phone real quick. Let me let you guys check it out real quick. See what I'm looking at. Bam. So this fragrance is a really interesting fragrance. Um, White florals, super light. Don't pay retail on this one. I'm not even gonna say I'm gonna recommend this fragrance for most people. It is extremely light, but it is a perfect fragrance to rock if you're gonna be laying down with the chick, you know, or you're a female. Females love this fragrance as well, but it's super light. Some people would say, "Oh, I can barely smell it," whatever the case might be. Everything has its use case. Let's scroll down to these notes real quick so you guys can get the notes. We got watery notes. Oh, what's up, Silver? How you doing? We got watery notes, green leaves, Chinese jasmine, some fern, white amber, musk, sandalwood, and amber. It's called white fire. I think that's kind of deceiving because there's nothing really fiery about this fragrance. It is extremely light, but that jasmine is beautiful. This is one of those fragrances where if you just hop out the shower or you have somebody that's going to be laying down next to you, maybe you guys are chilling on the couch with a blanket on. This is perfect for something like that. Definitely, I have a use case for it. I wouldn't say run out and grab this fragrance, but I wanted to talk about it because I haven't yet. White Fire from Tiziana Terenzi. All right, let's see what you guys are up to in the chat real quick. See who showed up. If we got anybody else in the building. There's Autumn right there. She already put her scent of the day. Everybody's saying what's up to each other. There's Nosy with his fragrance of the day. Latafa Affection. I need to check that one up. That's that black bottle with the leaves on it. Shout out. Hey, what is that a clone of? Because I know it's a clone of something. But for $30, can't go wrong with that. Shout outs. Need to get some more from that line. All right, let's see what we got. Scent of the day is tobacco, red tobacco by Mancera. The first one, the one you gotta wait 45 minutes before it starts getting tolerable for the people around you. That is a beast of a fragrance, Montrese. I know it's got to be cold out there. It's starting to get a little cooler out here in California, so I'm digging the weather. I think today was a high of maybe like 71 or something like that. Um, so not too bad. The sun was out. I really can't complain. It's a day off, you know what I mean? Let's get into fragrance that just came out from Nishane. Let's go back to well, let me pull it up first while you guys chop it up. Since Nosy's in the building. Let's see. Where's my music at? Hold on. There we go.
NYC sun's on the block. Timing on his wrist never froze like a clock. Crept through the curtains, got a whiff of the leaves. Nosy neighbor sent it up, smelling like a breeze. Sandalwood swagger all up in your crib. Citrus on his collar, aromatherapy doctor. Chilling by the mailbox, yeah, he's got this.
All right. So let's get into this one. This one just came out 2024 release. This is Deziro from Nishane. Got this bottle for I think about 190, 180 something, 100 mil. Bottle retails like 365. Shout out to Joe Matrix. He's been really interested in this fragrance, and the first time I heard about this fragrance was about a month ago. And I told Joel, I said, "Hey, when this fragrance comes in, I'm gonna let you know." So right when I found out it came in, I hit him up. He's like, "Oh, I knew about it 2 days ago." I'm like, "You mother!" So I ordered it. Let's get my thoughts on it real quick. It's typical bottle, same as like their other line. Nothing crazy about it. I do enjoy their bottles. Nice heavy glass and all that good stuff. The main accords on this fragrance are going to be aromatic, fresh, spicy, musky, citrus, green, marine, amber, woody, anise, and soft spicy. Let's get into the notes of this fragrance real quick. Let's see who made this. Alberto Maria. Shout out to him. Um, Ross just did his little first take on this video. Let me scroll down just in case I missed anybody. What's up, GN? Welcome to the show, bro. Let me know what you're rocking. We got Brian B in the building. He's rocking that Strong With You tobacco, which I love, man. I've been waiting to wear that fragrance, and I think I'm gonna have to wear it this week because it's starting to get a little cooler. But I think they did this the spiciness and the tobacco spot on that fragrance. It's one of the best from the line. Yeah, pretty bottle, Autumn, for sure. Uh, there she is right there. Doesn't look so good right here, but yeah, pretty bottle. All right, we're gonna get into what I get from this fragrance. Um, and Brock's, which right when Ross smelled it, he said he smells woods. I'm sure he's picking that up. Mandarin orange for sure. I picked up the mandarin orange, some C notes, geranium, mint, a little bit of mint, definitely some star anise, some star anise. Anise sounds wild. Some cypriol, carrot seeds, which I love, and bretellide, sandalwood, and some Haitian vetiver. What I got from this fragrance and what I think about this fragrance. Not everybody's gonna rock with this Nishane right here. It's not gonna be for everybody that might be even in this chat right now. But for most people in the world, they're gonna love this fragrance. Me personally, I love this fragrance, but it's for a specific reason because it does my scent profile, something that I rock a lot of, which is Bulgari Man Rain Essence. Look at that dent in that bottle. This came out in 2023. This was my most worn fragrance in 2023. I wear this fragrance to sleep. I picked this up right when I sprayed the fragrance, the Bulgari Rain Man Essence. Um, Kind of has like that C note, but it's more of that warm tone. Like if you have like the seawater coming in and it's on rocks and it's heat and the heat is heating it up, you get that type of effect, which actually makes sense because it's called rain essence, kind of like after the rain type of situation. I definitely picked that up in this fragrance. Once again, one of my most worn fragrances, actually my most worn fragrance of 2023. Ross was dead spot on in that EDP version of Blue de Chanel. I definitely picked that up as well. Um, and one more, which is Fucanero from Tiziana Terenzi, which kind of has a green vibe about it. As far as the reason why I like this fragrance, the reason why it's for me, it's definitely mass appealing, and I have a lot of mass appealing fragrances. Obviously, Blue de Chanel is a mass appealing fragrance. I think Bulgari Rain Man Essence is a mass appealing fragrance. Fucanero mass appealing fragrance. Um, this one does it better, and it's an extra. It lasts longer. So the reason why I typically will wear Rain Man Essence around the house and to sleep, I get about maybe 5 hours out of this fragrance. Nothing too crazy, but I love the scent profile on it. Very beautiful. The greenness from Fucanero I picked up. Once again, this fragrance maybe like 6 hours. This bottle goes for about 100 something. Once again, don't pay retail on it. Retail is going to be probably $200 to $300. And Blue de Chanel, you can't go wrong with Blue de Chanel, but I don't rock the EDT, the EDP, or the Parfum that much, just because it's like I've smelled it so long. You might say, "Oh, I'm gonna smell like somebody else," or whatever the case is. I'm really high on this fragrance. I'm glad I got the 100 ml. I was talking to Autumn earlier, and she's like, "You got the 100 ml? Are you ever gonna go through the 100 ml?" I actually think I might with something like this. Um, I hit it about 12 or 14 times as far as how many sprays I got out of it. This one you can overspray, whereas something like Nishane Ani, a couple sprays and you're good to go. Nice sillage and all that good stuff. This one lasted about 9 hours on my skin. So I had a long work day, and I'm testing the fragrance obviously. So I'm like, man, it's still here. And I'm picking it up a lot from my shirt, etc. So I really enjoy this fragrance. I'm glad I got it, but I can see somebody getting this fragrance and spraying it and basically being like, you know what? It just smells like a nice pleasing fragrance. It doesn't have anything crazy about it. Nishane, a lot of times they'll take a note and they'll amp it up so high that it makes it different than a lot of fragrances you might come across. There's nothing about this that stands out as far as the notes go to pop out and smack you in the face, but it is so beautiful. This is gonna probably be this is probably gonna be one of my most worn fragrances of 2024. And it's not because it sets me apart as much as it's just a nice clean vibe. You can't go wrong with Blue de Chanel. I love Rain Man Essence. Fucanero has that green. I like a little green in my fragrance. This is the blend of all three of these fragrances, and it lasts long. Um, Anybody who buys this bottle, you're gonna be pleased by it. You're gonna smell great. You're gonna get compliments. It's got the notes in it, they definitely stand out as far as mass appealing notes. You don't see anything in here too crazy besides that carrot seed, which I personally like. The star anise, you can find that in something like Versace Mano Fresh. Um, Beautiful fragrance. It's got some woody dry down. It lasts. And when I first sprayed it, I was like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I mean, you can see already that bottle is probably like my Ani bottle already. And I love Ani, but I don't wear it too much. I don't kill my fragrances like that because I'm always rocking something different. When I first sprayed this on skin, I let it breathe. I said, it's not coming to me yet. Sniffed it and was like, I don't know about this one. And that's when I just said, you know what, forget it. I'm going to work. Boom, 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 boom. Walked out. I knew I smelled good. Right when that air hit me, it picks up as the fragrance goes on and you get wafts of it throughout the day. $180 for the big bottle like this. If you get a 50, I think it's like 130 maybe. Can't go wrong. I'm gonna say if you got a 50, you might actually buy another bottle with your collections. I know everybody in here has a nice collection, lots of bottles to choose from. But you gotta have a fragrance like this. It's just gonna be super mass appealing. It's not gonna set you apart too far. No one's gonna be offended by this fragrance. You can overspray it, which I would probably recommend, because it's one of those that you can overspray and get away with it. But yeah, that is my take on Deziro. So as far as Joe goes, I think you picked a good one. I was excited the first time you told me about this fragrance about a month ago. When we looked it up and that price was like 360 or something like that. Do not pay $360 for this fragrance. It is not worth $360. Frag by 80 bucks. I used some points. I'm glad I have this, especially because I was thinking like, oh damn, I already used 50 mil of Rain Man Essence. I'm gonna have to buy another bottle of this. This bottle probably goes for like 60, 70 bucks now tops. But I bought it for 130 right when it came out retail from Macy's, and I'm not gonna buy it again. I'm gonna kill this bottle eventually. It's hard for me to kill a bottle, but I will reach for this. So I am excited for me personally. I'm gonna say that's a nice pickup. Thank you, Joel, for recommending me that one. Let's get into the chat real quick, see what you guys are talking about. I know some other people came in the building. Damn, we got a lot of people in the building. Let's get to these center of the days. Barrett's in the building. Let's see. Um, Nosy, talking about that pistachio yum gelato. Shout outs. Autumn, Silver. Everything's good over here, bro. Shout out to you. Welcome to the show. Uh, let's see. We got Jason in the building. What's up, man? How you doing? Uh, Jason has his bottle on the way. I don't know if he copped the 50 mil or if he copped the 100. Smart Money says to get the 50 mil. Um, for the most part, if you have a lot of fragrances, like I said, it's hard to kill 100. Me personally, I always have that thing like it's 130. If I spend 180, I'm gonna get twice the fragrance. I might not ever use it, but actually on this one it worked out because I will be killing this bottle. I'm a Conan this bottle. Shout out to Suits. We got Barrett in the building. Greetings, shout out. He's rocking Leighton. Parfums de Marley. Let's see what else we got going on. Everybody's saying what's up to each other. Great performance, Brian B. I'm late to hear your thoughts on Deziro. I think you caught it at a good time. Because I talked about this one a little longer. I saw you pop in there. But I think you're gonna enjoy it, Jason. You know, as far as occasions go, anytime, anywhere. Really good fragrance. I would say just spray up on it. Don't have your expectations to think that it's gonna be something that's gonna blow your mind because it won't. Um, but Blue de Chanel is considered like the top tier blue fragrance. And Ross said it's about 50 to 60%. I wouldn't go that far. I'd probably say it's about 40% Blue de Chanel. And it took me a while to pick it up, but I definitely picked it up. Um, and then I said, well, it's got green in it. I'm picking up some green vibes. And that's where Fucanero came into play. And then I got that like that warm C note kind of dry rocks type of feeling that I get from Bulgari Rainman Essence. So you'll like it. Make it make sense. See what you're rocking. Histories de Parfum 1899. Shout outs. We got Blaine in the building. Changed his name. I gotta say that's Bimatsu. Shout out to you. Penguin in the building. Let's see. Make sure you guys are dropping those scents of the days. All right, cool. We made it to the bottom. All right, let's get into another fragrance real quick. I know on my thumbnail I put that we're gonna be smelling some designers as well. I talk niche, 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 niche. That's all you guys hear me really talk about is niche. I have a lot of designer fragrances. I like designer fragrances. Let's go over some fragrances out of some decants I just grabbed that I haven't got my nose on yet. This is Acqua de Jo. Pure Instinct. Let me get that other camera on there so we can pop it in there. This is the one that's discontinued. Let me pull the notes up on my phone real quick. Let's see. You guys can talk amongst yourself. I should have done this while I was in the other menu. Absolu Instinct. Here we go. All right. So I haven't smelled this fragrance, and it's one of those where, the bottle's going to be crazy expensive right now. Jason got the 50 ml of it. Okay, shout outs. Yeah, the 50 mil will definitely work. I think a lot of you know what it is? A lot of times if I get a 50 and I'm really liking it and I drop it down to 20, mentally in my head, I'm thinking like, man, let me just save this up a little bit, let me kind of keep it in the tuck just in case later on when you get 100 mil, it's just Conan. Shout out, we got Kyler Bourne in the building. Let's see. He says shout out to everybody but me. Shout out to Kyler Bourne, one of the biggest trolls in the game. Jay-Z, crazy collection Jay-Z right here. I'll say it again. If anybody has checked out Jay-Z's collection, it is stupid nice. Scent of the day for Jay-Z is from the House of Sillage, Christian Coad. All right, we got GN in the building. What's up, GN? How you doing? Saying what's up to everybody. Uh, Biggest Dallas Cowboy fans. Okay, okay. All right, so I got the fragrance up right here. Let's get into this. Like I said, I don't know if you guys have ever smelled this fragrance. Discontinued. Um, Woody, marine, citrus, aromatic, amber, warm, spicy, aquatic, patchouli. Let's see what these notes are about real quick. C notes, of course. Acqua de Jo, C notes, they just kind of work together. Lemon, bergamot, seaweed, that's interesting. Um, Patchouli, amberwood, and ebony wood. Let's see what I think about this fragrance. Let me grab a strip real quick. I think this is a 10 mil. Yeah, this is a 10 mil. And this is Instinct, Acqua de Jo. So let's pull this up real quick. How come you're not monetized? I have a lot of, I don't know if you're talking to me, but I have a lot of shorts. Shorts don't count for monetization as far as like hours go. So not only do you have to have a certain amount of subscribers, but you have to have watch hours. And I don't really have videos either. So let's get to this real quick. This is definitely different from the Acqua de Jo bunch right here. Shout out to Joey Cannoli. I know he likes this fragrance and he has a bottle. If anybody's tried this, Nosy, have you tried this? Autumn Clark, anybody in the chat, what do you think about this? Is it something that you reach for? I think I might have seen this in Nosy's collection before. Yeah, this is pretty nice. It's different. I would say it kind of falls in line with the other fragrances, but it's definitely got. I'm picking up woods already, so I'm assuming that this woody dry down is going to be something that you wouldn't typically expect from the Acqua di Gio line. Shout out to the line, by the way. Absolute is great. It's a great work fragrance. This one kind of veers away from the designer realm. I can see not everybody rocking with this, but if you're getting into niche fragrances, but you still kind of want to toe the line between something a little different, this might be a good one. I'm gonna rock this this week. These fragrances I'm grabbing for are gonna be ones that I'm gonna be rocking this week. I wear something different pretty much damn near every single day. Um, I'm, hopefully I don't like this one that much because right off this tester strip, I enjoy this fragrance and it's discontinued. Um, I don't like to have to go back to grab something that's discontinued unless it's tried and tested. At least I got a 10 mil of it, so I'll be able to get enough wearings out of it. I enjoy the fragrance. Not bad at all. See if we got anybody else in the building. Let's see. Kyler owns Nvidia. Shout out to Nvidia. That stock is getting crazy right now. Rumors say he already put a down payment on the Diddler's house. I think he gave that one to his kids or something like that. It's in somebody else's name. All right, let's see. All right, we're getting get into another one. I can see the chat from here, so shout out to you guys. Um, I didn't really buy that much designers last year, so I'm gonna get my nose on a couple of them. Let's check this one out. This is Paco Rabanne, and shout out to Juan. But he does like this 3D type of holographic thing that makes it kind of hard to see. But this is 1 million Golden Oud. I don't know if you guys have checked that one out. Shout out to Rabanne, not Paco Rabanne now. This is one of those exclusive fragrances from the line. Um, so let's pull this one up real quick. This is 1 million Oud, Golden Oud. Let's see if it pulls up. 1 million. I just broke my phone and now I'm using a different phone, so I got to get used to it. I like to keep an iPhone and an Android on me. Golden Oud. Why is this one not pulling up on Fragrantica? Let's do this on the computer real quick. Let's head out of this menu. I'll pull it up here. All right, 1 million. Have any of you guys tried this fragrance yet? Golden. Pull this one up. Close this out. At least now I can have your comments down here. What's up, John C? How you doing, bro? Autumn Clark, haven't smelled anything that topped it yet. Let's see if you wrote down your scent of the day yet. There we go. Oh yeah, he's rocking that Mason Corbelli Iris Malacan. All right, let's pull up this 1 million Golden Oud. We already checked out, for those of you that are just stepping in here right now, Acqua di Gio Absolute Instinct, which is discontinued. Now we're going to be checking out a 10 mil of Paco Rabanne Golden Oud and see what this one's about. Looks like we got woody, fresh, spicy, warm, spicy, leather, oud, patchouli, animalistic, powdery, amber. This does not sound mass appealing at all. Let's see what we get from this fragrance. Hopefully everybody's having a great night. I usually don't go late like this, but fuck it. I'm getting sweet. I don't even see sweet on here. I see woody, fresh, spicy, warm, spicy, leather, patchouli. This is nice in the opening. I'm sure this is going to transition a bit. Definitely pick up some leather. To me, it smells like a sweet leathery fragrance off the rip. Not getting too much woodiness. Patchouli powder. I thought this was going to be a lot more funky off the rip. I know some people had some mixed opinions about this fragrance. Let's go over these notes real quick. Saffron, that leather, nutmeg, black pepper, some spice to it, a bergamot, brighten it up, Xerjoff balsam, looks like tree bark. I have not seen that note before. What is this about? Resinous and balsamic, fresh, woody, spicy. Okay. Patchouli. It's probably on that sweet patchouli. Maybe hopefully gets a little dirty in the dry down. Some sandalwood, some creaminess, leather, oud, cedarwood, labdanum. It's not bad. It's not bad. I don't know what the price is going for these. I don't know if they're still making them. This is 2023 release. Have any of you guys checked out Golden Oud yet from Rabanne? Diddy's having a fire sale. What's he selling though? He's selling all them oils. Let's see. Well, matter of fact, he's actually got a lot to sell. He could sell those videos and make a lot of money. Let's see. When I wear these fragrances, people can't handle them for sure. And see, that's why you should always have some nice designers on you, man. Designers are great wearers, and something like this that's a little different, easily get away with this and work your way up. But there's definitely a spot in this world for designer fragrances. So I need to rock them some more. I got bottles and bottles and bottles of designers, which is why I was kind of like, you know what? All this 2023 and 2024 releases, I don't know if I need to, hurry up and run for them. But I got about probably like 300 or something like that decants that I need to go through. Some of them are smaller. Most of them are going to be 5 or 10 mLs though. And then of course I got some samples. This is nice, man. I don't know why they don't talk about the sweetness in this fragrance. This has some sweetness to it. Silver Charm says Golden Oud was not for me. What didn't you like about it? Is it the leather and the oud? Because it definitely is leather. It's a sweet leather fragrance. You'd have to be into that type of sweet leather fragrance. I don't think it's done bad though, and I'm sure the performance is decent on him. Let's see. I have Golden Oud. It's all right, nothing special. Yeah, if you guys want to drop the reason why you guys weren't feeling this, the longevity on all, this is first impressions. I can only tell you so much. This is a damn tester strip, but I'm excited to have some cooler weather and get my takes on them. But definitely let the people know. Let me know because I'm gonna be reading the chat. What you didn't like about it. Let's see. All right, guys, I'm gonna put on some hours. BO6 peace. All right, GN, you have a good night, man. Nosy, long time no see. Might be a little too oody for me. Okay, I'm not picking up too much oud off of this strip, so I'm assuming it's gonna be on the dry down. I don't smell too much oud on here. Maybe there's less sweetness on the skin. Haven't smelled it yet. All right, I'm trying to keep some of my skin uh real estate down. Let's spray this one on skin. Got Deziro on this side. So fucking beautiful, man. Nothing crazy. I'm not gonna say run out and go get it. This is gonna be available. It's a 2024 release. Everybody's gonna be talking about it. Some people are gonna be like, meh, and some people are gonna be like, exactly what I was looking for. So it really depends on you. Um, you could get a sample of this one. Like I said, it's no rush to get something that just came out. But the price is right now on Fragrance by Canada. Definitely don't pay retail on it. Oh shit. It is it is dirty. It's dirty. It's got some oud. It's way different on skin. Shout out to John C on that one. I'm not gonna say it's bad because I like patchouli. I'm getting the sweet, dirty, earthy patchouli from this fragrance. A little bit of oud on the synthetic side of the oud. Nothing barnyard, nothing too crazy. You might want to rock this to a funeral or something like that, like a somber type kind of day. I wouldn't dress this up too much. Um, I could see why people wouldn't rock with this one. Am I gonna say it's bad? It's not bad. It's just dirty. It's leathery. I doubt they're using real oud. but I'm not gonna say it's bad. This is just off the opening. It's probably gonna get dirtier from here because the brightness from the beginning on that bergamot and all that stuff probably helps out. I'm sure it gets a little powdery, but I can definitely see people getting off of this one. Your intro music is fire. Shout out to you, Farhad. Let us know what your scent of the day is. It seemed like the notes were meshed together, like oatmeal, making it hard to pick out anything. Okay, sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes I can see what you're saying. It might be like a hodgepodge, and it just doesn't really mix together. Because if something's blended right, you might not be able to be like, oh, I'm picking up this, I'm picking up this. It's just kind of like, oh, it just makes an overall pleasant aroma. But I'm not hating this fragrance, but this would be so situational for me. Um, and I'm in California for those that don't know, Los Angeles. It doesn't get too cold, but I will check this out in the cold and see how it rocks to me. I just don't see myself copping for that much. I don't think I'd run it myself. There we go. I don't know how long I didn't have sound for. Let's see. Okay, funeral, no sound. All right, let me just go back a little bit. Well, I had the fragrance up. You guys can hear me now. I can see that I'm lit over here. You guys can hear me. Hit me with the thumbs up. My mic is flickering, so I'm gonna wait for you guys to say you can hear me. I see the when I'm talking, I can see it, the monitor showing me that there's audio coming out, so we should be good. This is Alexandria 2. I'm just gonna go back to the beginning of what I was talking about. I know I'm not that far behind. Um, this is the anniversary edition. I really enjoyed the first Alexandria. It came out, I don't know the year it came out, but I just smelled it for the first time about 6 months ago. It's damn near impossible to find. I can see you guys now. Okay. Uh, yes, he said this is one is Xerjoff. All right, you guys can hear me. And I really enjoyed Alexandria 1, not Alexandria 2. Not that I didn't enjoy Alexandria 2, but I sprayed Alexandria 1 for the first time. I was on the phone with Nosy. I said, I need this bottle. And then I was like, I'm gonna look it up. Nosy said, you probably won't be able to find that one. I said, I'm gonna find it. I couldn't find it. So he was right. The bottle is definitely fire. That sticker that's on there looks like a spray me now tester thing or whatever. It's an NFC tag. I'm gonna rip it off because I don't need to know that my bottle's real. Shout out to where did I buy this from? I bought this from Joma Shop about 2 weeks, so not bad considering Joma Shop. $300, retail 630 or something like that. Um, but let's grab some samples real quick. I have some Xerjoff samples here. I know I'm missing some of them, but some Xerjoff samples. You guys know I like Xerjoff. Um, I'm gonna spray, which I don't want to because kind of want to keep some for myself. If you guys find a bottle of Alexandria 1, let me know because I need that bottle. Here it is, Alexandria 1, from Xerjoff. So this one has the oud that they can't get anymore, or Ifra won't let them use, or whatever the case might be. I sprayed this and I told Nosy I need this. All right, we're clean right here. I'm gonna spray this one, and the reason why I'm spraying this one and not Alexandria 2, is because this one's gonna be more similar to Alexandria 2 Anniversary Edition. I don't even know if you can pull up the notes on this fragrance. It it's so beautiful, man. You get oud right off the rip. The Alexandria 2, the original version is it's got rosewood, so you don't really pick up as much oud. What's up, Ross? How you doing, bro? Talking about Xerjoff Alexandria 2 right now. Got into my Deziro earlier since you just popped on. I did say Blue de Chanel. I also said it's got Fucanero in it as well. And one of my favorite fragrances that I wore the most of in 2023 is, you can see the dent in that bottle, Bulgaria Man Rain Essence. Those are the three fragrances that reminded me of Deziro. I said that I very much so enjoy that bottle, but I can see some people spraying it and basically expecting something different, but that I'll probably rock a lot of it. This is Alexandria 1, the original one, the one you cannot find anywhere. Ross, if you can find me a bottle of Alexandria 1, let me know. This is the one I sprayed on. I get rose, I get oud, woody tone. The fragrances are so beautiful, man. So I was excited to get Alexandria 2, um, and I was not let down. I want Alexandria 1 just to have it because it's so rare now. Um, I have not done the side by side yet, but when I sprayed it, I said, "Oh, I really don't need one. I just want it because you can't find it anymore." It's one of those things. So if somebody finds me a bottle of, I can totally see Rain Man Essence. Yeah, for sure. It's got that kind of warm vibe to it, right? Like warm rocks after the rain type of situation. These are very close to each other. Um, I'm picking up a little bit more rose off the rip on Alexandria 1, whereas Alexandria 2 hits me with that oud. It's got some lavender in it, some cardamom. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm gonna, if I ranked my Xerjoff fragrances, these are gonna be way up there. And this is not necessarily my scent profile. These things are done so nice. Now it's expensive. You can sample it if you want to. If you're not into oud, if you don't like things like in that type of style, it might not be for you. This is definitely for me. Alexandria 2 is beautiful, and Alexandria 1 is stunning as well. So I'm looking forward to hopefully finding a bottle of Alexandria 1. Little sweet. I would say Alexandria 1 is going to be something easier to rock. Alexandria 2 is more mass appealing. That rosewood that it has in there instead of the oud, I think makes a big difference. The cinnamon that it has. If you were looking for a more mass appealing version of these three, and I haven't tried Oriental yet. I heard Oriental is pretty nice, but they cut a couple things out. And then there's also one more. What's the other one? Oh, Alexandria 3. And I heard that one's just a light version of Alexandria 2, and that they're kind of useless if you have them both. I might check them out just to check them out. I really don't need that much of that type of profile from these Xerjoffs, but I do love them. I think that they're worth it. More mass appealing is going to be on that first one. This one's the Alexandria 2 Anniversary is not going to be for everybody. I wouldn't say that it's blind buy if you're not into oud, if you're not into something darker. This one's got civet, um, cypriol oil. What else? What else are we picking up that's crazy? The oud is there for sure. Cumin note. Now the cumin, I'm not getting that BO vibe from it, but that might be a skin chemistry thing. I like things that have cumin in it for the most part. Valentino V, something that has like that type of cumin vibe can come off as BO to some people. You might not be rocking with that, but I'm happy that I got it. Alexandria 2 Anniversary Edition. Beautiful bottle. You guys know I love my Xerjoffs. So yeah, shout out. Has anybody checked that out? Let's see what you guys are talking about. Let's get back to the chat real quick while I pull up the next one. Let's see. You have Anniversary Edition like mine. It's different than the OG. Yeah, it's a big difference from that for sure. Alexandria too would be an easier blind buy. Ross is saying, "What's up to everybody?" Ross is in the building. Shout out to Ross. All right. Let me go pull up the other one. While I pull up Ross's music.
Chasing scents all night, reviewing till first light. If you wanna smell your best, test his aroma sets the crest. DLTG reviews, chasing scents all night, reviewing till.
Shout out to Ross and his music. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Let's get into the next one. This says Xerjoff Richwood. Yeah. You know I'm excited about this one. I haven't smelled Richwood in a while. And I got the clone. We're gonna crack this thing open right now. Stone Label 1717 line. Shout outs. You guys know I love that Pico Vietnama. Got that white box for that the 1717 comes with. I'm excited for this fragrance, man. I did not see it in the 100 mil of it. They only had the 50 where I was buying stuff. I already had stuff on the in the cart. So I said, forget it. I'm gonna get it. And they take this one up really good. There you go. My voice is gonna mess up while I'm unboxing this. I kind of find out. So I'm gonna be quiet when I unbox this real quick. This wrapper. There you go. Nice textured box. Let's get this out the way since we're doing a show. Boom. And let's get that rectangle out the way. So a little different as far as the presentation goes with that box being white from that 1717 label line. You also get the white snakeskin kind of look on it. Crack it open for you guys. Bam. Hey, they don't usually come with these. This is kind of new. Let's see what this is about. I'll check that shit later. Bam. Nice little sexy bed. My shit is off to the side. There we go. Beautiful presentation. I told you guys, man, we got a lot to smell. I don't know if you know what? I might have to save some of this for next time. Not this. We're gonna smell a Roja right after this. Um I know it's later than I usually go. I mean, if you guys let's see. It still shows I'm on live, but I can't see you guys' stuff. Let me just pull up comments real quick because maybe comments just fell off. If I went quiet on you guys for a second, it's because I didn't see the comment section. I'm trying to make sure that I'm still online. Uh, this is why you go live, right? Comments and reactions. There we go. We're still live. Good. I was like, damn. Two things happened today. Here we go. We're back at it. So this is Richwood right here. Comments are back on screen. I was like, damn, I missed you guys. I gotta start this live over again. We're gonna spray this real quick. Have any of you guys tried Richwood? Fancy for sure. Got Tom Ford Oud Wood Parfum on the way. Shout outs. Beautiful time of the year, man, to be able to rock something different, especially for me in California. My cold might not be your cold. Let's get these notes back up there for you guys since we had it unboxed. It smells beautiful in the air already. Um, let's get these things back up. Let's close this out. Boom. Rectangle back. All right, so we got woody, patchouli, warm spicy, citrus, powdery, rose, balsamic, vanilla, fruity, and musky. Let's pull these notes up real quick for you guys. I can smell it in the air already. It smells beautiful. This is not the first time of me smelling this, but I haven't smelled it in a long time. I'm gonna spray this one on skin too. Joel, that clone we have of this fragrance, mm-mm, no, it's not the same, man. It's a good clone. It smells good. I mean, it's a good fragrance, I should say. It smells good. This Richwood is is so beautiful, man. That tangerine in the opening pops so strong. Spray this one on skin real quick. So glad I got a bottle. Leave that up there so you guys can check that out. It's so beautiful in the opening. This is the one that we're talking about as far as the clone goes. Who makes that cone? The same one that does Celestial, the Ganymede clone. Is it Paris Corner? Oh, it's a mirror, yeah, with the crazy top. This is so beautiful. That tangerine is so nice, man. If you guys have not got your nose on Richwood from Xerjoff, get a sample of it. This is another one that ranges in the probably like $400 price point, discounted maybe 250 or so. I don't know what I paid for it. I think it was probably about 250. If you can find it for anywhere close to that, right above two range, 450 mil. I really wanted to get the 100 mil. It's been a while since I smelled it, and you know how tastes change. I smelled it back in the day, and I was like, "Oh man, this is good." Um, but at that time I was like, I'm not spending that on no fragrance. You know, back in that time I was rocking some different type of fragrances. It wasn't a big deal about niche like, you know, Parfum de Marly or whatever, you know, yeah, of course. But as far as like Xerjoffs, you know, I heard about them on the Neo end of things and all that. But you know, once you start getting to the 17 Stone Label line, the price point jumps up so high. But yeah, I like this fragrance. Shout out. No, Nosy likes this fragrance. Shout out to Sally Knows It All. Sally likes it. I see Boz in the building. What's up, Boz? Really, really good. I don't want to spray stuff on these cards anymore. You know, I'm not big on cards as it is. I like to spray on skin, and I got a lot going on right now. Some beautiful frags on me. Let's go into the oh, yeah. Nice. I'm smelling great. What sucks is I got to take a shower. Uh, this is another one that I'm interested in. We're going to talk about that one in a second. Let me go pop into the chat real quick, see what you guys are up to. We'll get some more stuff taken care of on Wednesday. We'll get some more stuff out the way. Let's get that shark out the way. Neil's in the building. What's up, Neil? How you doing today, man? Let's see. I've been keeping my eye on Richwood, waiting for the right price. Hopefully, you guys find some great prices coming up. Too rich for my blood, says Kyler. Um, someone else was touting Richwood. It, I've known about Richwood for years. I you know, the first time I smelled it, like I said, it was great, and I knew it was good. But then 2 years later, I've smelled so much other things that I'm like, well, you know, I'll get to it when I get to it. And then I was like, you know what? It's getting cold. I got to get this bottle. I got the clone. It's not the same. Beautiful scent. This one you can definitely dress up occasions. You know, if you're gonna be, you know, on a date or something like that, I could definitely see somebody enjoying this. Um, a wedding, you know, that type of thing. Can't really go wrong with it. Let me pull up the next one while you guys are chatting it up. Get to the bottom of this. See if I missed anything. I may need to get that one for sure. Jason, check it out. We got Black Fridays coming up. We got Christmas coming up, Kwanzaa, New Year's. There's gonna be some sales going on for sure. Even something like 11% off might not sound like much from fragrance, but I didn't get the 11% off when I bought it. But 11% off when you're spending 700, $1,000, 11% could get you a couple bottles of some cheapies or a nice designer or something like that. You can get a nice haul with some clones, some Middle Eastern fragrances. We're gonna check out this Roja right here. This is Roja Aoud. Um, which I've definitely been interested in. That'd be the next fragrance that we speak about. That one says H on it. I don't think it's the Harrods exclusive. Let me pull up the regular Roja Aoud. Make sure that we're looking at the right one just in case they changed. Oh, actually, no, this is Amber. This is Amber Aoud. Uh, Amber Aoud, yeah. Let me pull that one up. Roja Amber Aoud. All right, we're gonna get back to that section real quick. Let's get back to it. All right. This is how it comes from Roja when you're getting their travel size. I think these are like 179, maybe 130. Um, I can't call it. I have not tried this one yet. Nice little decant from Roja. Let's get this thing on skin and see what we think about it. Since I have one more spot to spray, a little cap. You know, this is enough to where I can get my feel for it, rock it, and see if I'm into the fragrance, if it's something that I like. These bottles, I believe, are $700 for the 100 mLs. Let's check the notes on it or the accords on it real quick. We got warm, spicy, rose, amber, oud, woody, animalic, citrus, leather, powdery, and musky. Let me tell you something right now. I'm smelling all kinds of fucking good right now. Some amazing fragrances that I got on my skin right now. I almost don't want to take a shower just yet. I might wait a couple hours before I hop in there. Notes. Well, first, let me get a sniff of it real quick. Nice. I can tell it's complex. It's kind of weird because that bergamot has a little sweetness to it. The lime, it's a little sweet, almost lemon head like off the rip. Um, it's really nice. I didn't expect that. I when you talk about a fragrance that's gonna be up in the price like that, to get that lemon head type of vibe to it, that's kind of crazy. I'm really enjoying it. This is good, man. See, you almost uh you almost hate when something's good that's $700. I think I can probably find this one for about 500. It might take me a while to knock that down anyways. Um, but you might see this one sooner than later. So far off the rip, I think I can definitely rock this in California, which is one of my issues I have out here, which is a lot of the reason why some of the fragrances, when you start spending hundreds of dollars on them, they kind of lean towards a different type of location, maybe like in New York or something like that. Oh yeah, Selly, yeah, shout out to Selly, he just dropped in. That's that Richwood. Uh, we talked about Alexandria 1, which I really enjoy, which I have a little bit left of. But this is that Alexandria 2 Anniversary Edition. We talked about that new Nishane, that Deziro. For some reason, every time I say Deziro, I want to say Deziro Toxic. But yeah, this is nice. Definitely shout out to the replay gang if you guys are coming in late. We checked out 1 million Golden Oud. And we also checked out Acqua de Jo, Absolute Instinct, which is discontinued. We got a lot of stuff we could spray too. Right now we're rocking Roja Aoud, and it's beautiful. It's got a fruitiness to it. That lemon head type of vibe is kind of falling off. You definitely pick up some florals. I would say leaning more towards the jasmine than the rose, but could be because of that fig, which is making it kind of a dense, jammy type of feel to it. Not picking up any amber, any oud, civet yet. Powdery from that iris. No, I wouldn't say that yet. Cinnamon, low on that right now. We're talking about the high notes, the top notes, for the most part. That's still going on. I would say this one's probably gonna last. I'm gonna say I'm probably gonna want a bottle of it. Uh, like I said, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We get excited when we spray something that smells good. That's the whole point of it. I never buy a decant or a bottle of something that I don't enjoy. Sometimes I'll blind buy. I'm not like everybody when it comes to that, but I've been buying for so long that it's kind of like, you, you can't shower, man. You'll miss the dry downs. You kind of right on that one. I definitely have to shower before work. Let's get back into the chat real quick so I can see what you guys are up to. Um, I love that slightly fruity tone in Richwood. It smells like fruity pebbles on my skin. You got fruity pebbles, okay. This is it right here. That tangerine, it really pops. Fruity pebbles. You might get that from me. I like fruity pebbles and all, but I'm not picking up fruity pebbles as much as I'm picking up tangerine right now, and we're talking like 7 minutes into the fragrance, maybe 10. Not picking up crazy fruity pebbles, but that tangerine is kicking, and that blending with those woods. I kind of see what you're saying. Um, so if you took fruity pebbles, you fucking it up for me, Sally. If you took fruity pebbles, the end of the fruity pebbles when you're done with them, and you got that sugary powdery on the bottom, the sweetness from that, I can see the powdery sweetness. But as far as like if I just took it right now and smashed it and smelled it, I wouldn't say that they're the same, but I can see where you're getting that powdery vibe from Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops have a lot of different facets about it, as far as like lemon and orange and all that mixing together with the powdery nature to it. Richwood is beautiful. Everything I sprayed so far that was on the higher end. Acqua Deziro Absolute Instinct surprised me. Um, Royal 1 million Golden Oud smelled nice on strip. It didn't smell good on skin. Let's get one more designer out the way. I don't talk about designers enough. Let's see what we can find. MFK, Gentle Fluidity. Nah, I wear that one. Bond number 9, Coney Island. That's not a designer. Some nice decants. Oh, I'm other camera for now. Nice 10 mls. I think I grabbed another. Oh, and you know what else we talked about? We talked about White Fire, Selly. Anybody who's joining now for the first time, Tiziana, Terenzi. I would not recommend this for most people, but everything has its place. I said light florals on this one. This is a perfect out of the shower scent. If you're laying up with the girl on the couch and you just want to spray and smell amazing, if she wants to smell amazing, don't pay retail. It's like $100. I would say that this would not be worth it for most people, but in my case scenario, if you have somebody who, let's say you're laying down next to somebody and she doesn't want you to smell strong, um, she's not really a fragrance guy or a fragrance girl. Um, this is unisex for sure. I would say it would probably lean feminine because of how light it is. It almost has like a what's that fragrance that doesn't smell like much? Um who makes that? Juliet Has a Gun. This is not a perfume. Has that type of vibe, but it's more on the white floral side of things. Um I'm glad I have it, but when I first sprayed it, and the longevity and all that shit is kind of it's not like that. But it has its use place for me, because if you want to spray and cuddle up like 2 minutes later, you got to let that one dry down a little bit, because the first 2 minutes you're gonna get some alcohol blast. Spray it, let it come to you. Get out the shower, spray it up, let it come to you, and you're gonna be feeling nice. You're gonna be smelling nice. You're gonna be smelling clean. Very light jasmine, perfect. It's almost like a nice dry down. It's almost like, instead of having to wait 6 hours for your fragrance to dry down into a nice light jasmine type of white floral type of vibe, it gives it to you right off the rip. That's what I enjoy about it. Sometimes it just makes sense. You can't always just go beast mode with it. Roja's nice. Might have to have that bottle. All right, let's see if we can find that other one, guys. While you guys chop it up about whatever you're talking about. If I can't find it, it is what it is. Oh shit. I got Navitus Serenade. Um, which I don't think when I did the Navitus Serenade was on there. Let me just spray this real quick. I'm gonna be rocking these all week. Actually, I got enough fragrances to rock for the whole month. Sometimes I wish I could just, press a button and take my fragrance off and rock something else. This is nice. Serenade is sweet. Very fruity. Let's pull that one up real quick. Nothing but bangers today, except for that 1 million Golden Oud. Let's see. Who makes this? What's that house again? Where did it go? Serenade. Navitus. You guys, I don't know if you guys saw my review on Navitus Parfum on the ones that I saw, or the ones that I have. I had like 13 or 14 of them. I found a couple more actually that I didn't have that day because I got fragrances everywhere. I don't believe this one is still in stock. Um I think Gems was looking for this one. But they don't make it anymore. And he was like, "Oh, where can I get it from?" And I told him, "Oh, maybe you should check Fat Boy." And he said he wanted the bottle. Well, Fat Boy, got me hooked up. This is a 5 ml. Everything I have is paid for by me. Ain't no sponsorships over here. It is what it is. This is nice. This Serenade is nice. Shout out to Bowtie. If Bowtie is the one that made this, which I believe Bowtie had something to do with this fragrance. Let's go back real quick to that other menu. Um, Honey, that's that sweetness that I picked up right off the rip. Woody, sweet, beeswax, warm, spicy, and chocolate, white floral. I wondered, do I already have this one? I know the other one had honey. This one smells really good. The problem I had with a lot of the Navitus fragrances is they smell really good off the rip, and then they just kind of fall flat, or they just smell like whatever. So let's see what this says about it. Cognac dark chocolate. Okay, I think this is it. I don't know. I might have to go back to that video. Right now, it smells great. We're looking at cognac, dark chocolate, orange blossom, beeswax, honey, sandalwood, vetiver oil, tonka bean, Virginia cedar, Indonesian patchouli, and musk, white musk. Very nice, sweet fragrance. I think I might have smelled this one before because I wasn't picking up the cognac. So I might just have more of it now. I think that's a 5 ml. This is a 5 ml. It's fine. I got 10 mls now. If it's the same fragrance. Out of the bunch, this was the one that I think that I liked out of the bunch. If not, then I'm gonna throw that one as far as a like as well. Hopefully it doesn't fall off like the other ones did. There's too much to spray, guys. I got a lot of good stuff over here, but I don't want to keep you guys too long. I know it's later uh than I normally stream. What's up, Suits? How you doing? I know Suits knows about this one. That Roja Aoud. I don't know if he spoke on it yet. Um, yeah, you're still in the building. Let's pull you up there. Shout out to Suits, man. Suits has an amazing content. I like the way that he speaks about fragrances, the gorgeousness and all that stuff. If you guys haven't checked out Suits, which I'm sure if you're following me, most of you have. Suits. For the first time, I rocked Amber Aoud from Roja. And I know that you're a huge Roja fan. Really digging the profile on it. I know the price point on that one is probably up there, especially for you since you pay retail on everything. I'm gonna see if I can find it for about 500. Um, Hopefully lower than that. But I think it might be one. I'm gonna do some testing on it. It might be one where I just need a bottle. Simple as that. When you smell something that you like, that you're into, and so far so good with everything that we talked about. The Alexandria 2 anniversary, Deziro, which is not gonna be for everybody. Richwood from Xerjoff. Some really nice stuff we got our nose on today. But I appreciate everybody here that came out to the show. Um, and I'm definitely gonna be back on Wednesday. Let me go through the chat real quick just to see if I missed anybody that I didn't shout out. Fruity Pebbles would definitely fuck it up for me. Yeah, see, and people do that, man. Somebody did that with Leighton for me. They that Vicks Vapor Rub. I couldn't get it off my mind. I was like Vicks Vapor Rub, Vicks Vapor Rub, and I smelled it and I was like, dang. Every time I spray it, Vicks Vapor Rub. So it threw me off enough to where and I know it's loved, and I didn't really pick it up before, but when you said that, as far as Richwood goes, um, nah, no Fruity Pebbles for me. But I see where you can pick something up. I can see where you picked that up at Sally. But I know you like it too, so you must love some Fruity Pebbles. Let's see what he says. You blind bought these, Spence. How good is the Nishane one? It's really good if you're looking for something that's going to be an everyday wear. I said it smells like Bagar Rain Man Essence. Look at that damn dent. My most worn fragrance in 2023 is a designer, and I spray it at nighttime. Only lasts about 4 hours. It also has Blue de Chanel EDP vibes to it, and it also smells like Fucanera from Tiziana Terenzi. If you blended those three up beautifully, you would get Deziro, in my opinion. But I can see people buying it and saying it's not niche enough for me because it doesn't have a note that pushes crazy like Nishane's normally do. But this is probably going to be one of my most worn fragrances as well. Got that 100 ml. See if you can see my eyeball in that. I'm excited to have it just because everyday wears when you're going to work, you can't go wrong with that. Let's keep going down and see if I missed anything. Let's see, fragrance talk. Good evening, everyone. Suits, blah blah blah. Let's see. Been saying sucker free and out the way. Sometimes that's a good look, chilling, living life. Let's see. Fuck it, Spence, keep it going. You guys want to keep? I don't know when you said fuck it, keep it going. I don't know if you're talking about you want to keep. Oh, that's not too far away. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep the dice rolling, as they say. Uh, since we're here, Acqua Geo EDP. Let's pull you guys to another menu real quick. This is the 2024 version. I have Aqua de Joe. Wait, EDP. EDP is not that great. We don't need to talk about the EDP. Let me go to screen share. I don't prefer the EDP to anything. It does smell decent. But I'm not the biggest fan. We're not gonna talk about that. Acqua de Joe Profondo Parfum. Okay, this is the 2024 release. Let's pull this up real quick. This is Profondo. Where's it at? Okay, Profondo Parfum. Here we go. This is the 2024 release, I believe. Let me just double check. 2024 release. Okay, so I have not smelled this one. Um, you guys know these are everyday wear. These are Cali wears right here. I don't know if I tried that tester, so we're just gonna dump that over there just in case. No cross contamination going on. This is a 10 ml, 2024. Since I didn't get to the designers this year that much, I wasn't really copping and looking for them or nothing like that. Just throw somebody's comment here so it doesn't look so. There we go. This is cool. It smells nice. It smells pleasant. Very California. Doesn't smell as synthetic as I thought it would be. Well, this is the Parfum, I guess, though. It kind of makes sense that they would blend it really nice. Nothing special here. Marine notes, green mandarin, mimosa, patchouli, labdanum. I could see this being an easy reach, dumb reach. I don't know what the prices are on these. I'm picking up some greenery from this actually, a little bit of greenery. Patchouli, okay, not the green I was thinking. Very citrus marine heavy. I'm sure this is gonna wear pretty decent. Armani does really good job when it comes to this line. They don't miss too often. Nothing out there is too extravagant. It's out of the realm of the norm, except for I would say what we smelled today that discontinued Absolute Instinct was a little bit different. But this is a safe wear. If I had this, I would wear this. This would be something to wear. Hey, we're going to the beach. Spray up. If you do it like Suits, you might not stop pressing that atomizer, just spraying all day. Conan the bottle, right? So I got a 10 ml. I'll give it some wearings. As far as Profondo goes, like the original, I'd probably say this is I'd probably say I would like this one a little bit more. The sweetness on this one, I think they did it a little better. The other one is more oceanic sweet, but it's the sweetness is toned down and it's more aquatic, oceanic, salty. Whereas this one has more sweetness to it. But I have a 200 mil of the original one. I'm never gonna go through that. So I wouldn't rush out to get this, but if I had this bottle, if the bottle was on sale, I'll probably eventually get it just because California. Do I need it? No. Is it nice if you were wearing this? Would I say you smell nice? Hell yeah. Nothing crazy though. Let's see what else we got that I grabbed. I literally just grabbed a bunch of stuff. Let's do this. What is this? Zaharoff Signature Ros. Let's pull this one up real quick. Shout out to George. Zaharoff Signature Ros. I think this is a nice little size right here to get your nose on it. We're looking at Amber Rose. Amber Rose. Shout out to Amber Rose with her fine ass. She bald headed too, but I like. Hey, just saying. Get back to the topic real quick. Amber Rose, floral, sweet, warm, spicy, vanilla, woody, fresh, spicy, balsamic, and oud. I don't know if George threw a bunch of oud in there. That's just what Forgranik is saying. It does have agarwood in it. Look at those top notes. Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, middle notes Bulgarian rose, amber, Chinese peony. A lot of people have been using that lately, actually, on the feminine side, on the feminine side of things. Jasmine. So far, uh, I would say that leans feminine. But then you got the olibanum, the myrrh, the oud, sugarcane, Australian sandalwood, and bourbon vanilla. Let's get this on strip and see what we think about it. I know a lot of you guys have probably already got your nose on this. I'm excited to give it a wear out here in California and see what it does on me. Let's pull up some comments. You guys look like you're not talking that much anymore. Saying you miss Nosy. Make sure I'm still live. Let me pull this up. Yeah, it shows we got 25 watching. Shout out to the 25 watching. Maybe I'll go live later on, you know. You guys like this time slot? Let me know. Most of the time on my days off, I go live 2:30 Pacific Standard Time. This is really nice. Definitely feminine off the rip, but I can see a man rocking this. But right off the rip, I would say that this one leans feminine. Once again, we are talking about carded. This is not on skin. It might change on skin. Um, I don't typically like to spray on cards, but with how much stuff I just sprayed on, it'd be impossible for me. And I'm not trying to wipe it down and all that good stuff. I'm sure you guys have checked out the Signature Rose. If you guys have thoughts on it, you know, drop them in the chat of what you guys think about them. Shout out to George. Let's see. I've been seeing a lot of peony as well. Yeah. I mean, you get once you start searching for things, you start picking up like, oh, okay, that's kind of the season for things. Like 2023, I thought was going to be the season for cherry. But I guess this year there was a lot of cherry being talked about. Speaking of cherry, BDK has their what's the one from BDK that's coming out? Rouge not Rouge Soleil. What is it? Is it? Let's pull it up real quick. We'll get back to that other one. BDK Rouge Smoking. Okay. Let's go back. All right. Yeah, Rouge Smoking X-Rate is coming out. And then you got Bodacious that everybody's talking about. And then what's another good a good cherry fragrance? Mind Games. And I know Suits just did his back to back. You gotta love those things, man. Suits got such a crazy collection, man. I know he hears it every day, but this is nice. If you're feeling a little bit feminine and you want to rock something that smells nice and clean, the rose is done really nice. The peony and the jasmine soften it up even more than that. And I would be very interested to see what that myrrh and that oud and that olibanum, the resinous type of nature with that Australian sandalwood creamy with the vanilla. I could see this working. I might need to cop a bottle of this. Shout out to George if you hear me. Uh, let's see. Let's see if we got anything else over here. What is this? I know you were just talking about this. Bond number 9, New Harlem. I've smelled that one before. That's like pancakes. So yeah, I just grabbed a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Let's see. Since you said keep the dice rolling. Gentle Fluidity. I rocked that earlier. Gentle Fluidity Silver. I expected something a little different from him, and I didn't really get it. Um, it was very, very juniper heavy on the astringent type of side, and I thought it was going to be more clean clothes, summer appropriate. But can see how people can say you could definitely overspray that thing and throw it out. Got to try that Carner Barcelona Rose and Dragon. that I suggested to Jim. He likes slash loves it. All right. Let me sit you there. Instead of screenshotting it, I'm just gonna take a picture of my computer. Bam. I will check that one out. Carna Barcelona does have some pretty decent fragrances. Shout out to Ibiza, which is decent. But I'll check out more from the house for sure. Especially if you recommend it. Shout out to you, man. Zaharoff Signature Ros is awesome. Got my bottle the other week. I don't see it being one of those things that's not going to be liked. What is this? Invictus Acqua 2016. You guys know what that smells like. That's the actual 2016. Um, what is this right here? 1 million gold. Okay, this is another 2024. We're gonna finish it up with this 1 million gold from 2024. So far I got some heat, man. I can't wait to rock these in the next probably 3 weeks worth of fragrances. Um, and I gotta do some shopping. I kind of want to wait to buy some more stuff just because I know what's coming up. You know, you got so many deals that are gonna be coming up. 1 million golden. It's golden, right? What's the new one called? 1 million gold. Okay. It should pull up. I don't know why it's not. Shout out to the replay gang for you guys that are watching after the fact. We're just gonna pull it up here. 1 million gold. I know Mac has this. Russell Mac, shout out to you. Oh, here it is right here. Oh, million gold. It's not called 1 million. It's just called million gold. And you guys see the little circle that it has in there? I think it has a circle and it has a 1 now in that little circle right there. Rouge Smoking Extra. Yeah. Interested to check that one out. There's a couple things that I've seen that I'm interested in. Look at these notes. This breakdown. Woody, warm, spicy, citrus, powdery. Super simple. Let's check this one out real quick. This is the 2024 release of Million Gold with those dumbass Paco Rabanne bottles or Rabanne bottles. They do make some nice fragrances that last a long time though. For a designer, you really can't go too wrong when you get into the bigger houses. This is nice. Hmm. Son of a bitch. This is nice. I'm picking up that orange. I'm picking up some spices. I'm picking up some sweetness. This is a lot more citrus heavy than I thought it would be, but it's done in a way that's kind of different. Orange in itself is sweet, but it's almost like it's concentrated orange. Almost like frozen concentrated orange. You guys remember back in the day, you might still buy this shit, but you know when you rip off the cap of that little cylinder, that little white piece, and then you take it off and that frozen chunk comes out and you put water in it. That type of concentration is what I'm picking up from that orange. This is really nice. Spices aren't crazy. Damn it. I got no space for this, man. I'm gonna spray. This will be my scent of the night. Um, yeah, I had fun with you guys tonight. Silly, I found it, but now Spence might have to be getting the OG. What are we talking about here? Let's see. Uh, how was that Richwood clone? Oh yeah. So Sally, the Richwood clone is good. It's good as a fragrance. It's good for the 20, what do we pay, Joe? Like $28 or something like that. It's good for what it is. It's good for the cold. They are not touching the citrus that you pick up on that Richwood. That tangerine is out of this world off the rip. And it's been a while since I smelled this. It's been a couple years since I smelled it. And I got the clone and I said, oh, yeah, it's good. When you spray something 2 years ago, it's not really stuck in your head like that. It's not too many fragrances that do that unless you rock them all the time. Um, like if it was your signature scent back in the day, I can for sure see you kind of being like, oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, that Richwood, man. Now that's not me saying that Joel needs to run out and go buy Richwood or anybody needs to go out and buy Richwood. It is just I love Xerjoff, and it is a beast of a fragrance. I'm glad I copped it. And you know what's messed up? I told Sully, I was like, "Yeah, man, don't. Why'd you buy the 50 mil? Should have bought the 100." And he was like, "Yeah, I should have bought the 100." And look, I got the 50 mil. It was the only thing in stock, man. I had to get it because I was already buying some stuff. But that's more of a reason to knock that juice out. Let's see what we got. Oh, I just skipped Nosy. Hold on. I'm looking forward to talking to everyone again. Just gotta find a place to put. Yeah, I'm excited too, man. Uh, I'm excited too. Nosy's a good dude. I know. He might come off a little brash or whatever. Nosy's a great guy, man. I speak to Nosy all the time on a daily basis. He's not about drama. You guys know he wasn't showing bottles before. He wasn't hopping in the chat like, "Oh, I got that, I got bottles." He kept it quiet. He wasn't showing off. Shout out to Nosy. Gets his nose on a lot of stuff. Very passionate in this space. Just not everybody's taste, as he would say, not everybody's cup of tea for sure. That Black Rose is really good. That How Fetty Black Rose. Yeah, shout out to George, man. Speaking of George. I haven't got the red Seraphim. The blue Seraphim was cool. Um I know I think this is one of Ross's favorite fragrances or whatever. I'm not gonna put it in that type of stratus, but I mean for him, I could see him, and he had a lot to do with the making of it. It's got an opulence about it. It's a blue that has a texture about it, powdery. I got coconut from it. Really cool. I haven't tried the red. I'm not out rushing. You guys don't see me showing Zaharoff bottles left and right. But shout out to George, man. See what else we got. All right, signature rose is nice, but I prefer black rose. Talking about that Halfetti. Yeah, shout outs. Fluidity silver is sharp smelling. It's crazy sharp smelling, Sally. I was gonna. Hey, you know what's crazy? I've been telling Nosy. Maybe about two months now. I'm like, man, I keep seeing the three the because they don't even make a 3.4. They make a 70 ml. So it's a 2.4. And I'm like, I don't want a 2.4. I'm gonna spray that thing up. I'm waiting on the 6.8 to come on Vemba because Vemba has it for like three something, and I'm like, I'm gonna get that. And now I'm like, man, I could see. You know what? I'm gonna give it a chance. I wore it one time. I didn't get crazy performance out of it. It's metallic in nature. A lot of times when you go into something thinking it's gonna be something different, you're disappointed off the bat. You know, we got Joey Cannoli in the building. Shout out to Joey.
69 dudes.
Welcome to the show. I forgot. Joey's probably going live soon. I'm glad he stopped in. Showing love. Shout out to Joey 69 in the building. You got to get back on the show, man. We need to get Joey back up here. Hilarious guy. If you guys haven't checked out Joey Cannoli, he's not everybody's cup of tea either, but he's definitely my cup of tea. Joey's a real one. Shout outs. Let's see what else we got in here. We got Fat Boy in the building. Yeah. Just got home. Shout out to Juan. These decants here came from Juan. A lot of them. If you guys are looking for any decants, check Juan out. Uh, Nothing I have from Juan is free, but I have no problem doing business with Juan. Stand up guy. Doesn't give me discounts or anything like that. I don't ask for him. But he has auctions and really, really good channel to check out as well. Keeps it real. One take it, we always get it right. Yeah. See what else we got in the building. If anybody else came in. Let's see. I know it's not touching the OG, so we both agree that the fruity tone in Richwood is amazing. Yeah, Spence, I'm getting the backup bottle for sure. Yeah, you have to. You know what it is. These bottles, once they start getting right around here, you start looking at them like, damn, I need my backup bottle before I spray it again. That's just the kind of. Shout out to Xerjoff, man. I think another one in the 1717 line that I'm interested in selling because I know we're both interested in the higher end Xerjoffs, or just Xerjoffs in general. They do really good stuff. Matter of fact, you probably need to come on the show and we could talk about some Xerjoff one day, Selly, and just go back and forth with some Xerjoffs. I think that'd be a cool cool show. Whether you come to my channel or I come to yours, get it done right. You know what I mean? Shout out to Xerjoff. But yeah, I'm interested in that. It's called Ohm. So they have a anniversary edition of Ohm, and then they have XXY. They got a couple. They got Ellie, which is on the feminine end, but I want to get my nose on it to see what it smells like. But definitely interested to check it out. Nosy is awesome for sure. Mr. Clark in the building. Shout out. You are probably gonna want to watch this replay or listen to it on the way, a car ride or something like that. We went over a lot of stuff today. Yeah, but give it a chance for sure, man. I don't. You guys know me. I don't like to shit on fragrances. I like to give them a chance because I know that there's fragrances that I've sprayed before, and I'm like, nah, that's the, I'm good. And I might rock it 6 months later and be like, hmm, this is not that bad. And maybe it macerated. Maybe it's the weather that changed. Maybe my attitude changed that day of when I first sprayed it the first time. Whatever it might be. Um, give your fragrances multiple chances if you can. But if it smells like shit and you got hundreds of bottles, I'm not saying spray it up and just try to make it work, but try to make it work a couple times and then you can just sell that bottle off or give it away. A lot of fragrances I'll give away. Uh, I have something like 100 clones. I know I don't really talk about clones on this channel. I give a lot of my clones away just because I'm not going to grab for them that often. Some of them are really good. Um, Designers are, I love designers, man. As much as designers get shit, as much as I'm not buying designers, if you want to play it safe, if you just want to smell good, designers will they'll knock that out. And the reason why is because the marketing that they have before they actually make the product themselves, they ask so many people, do you like this? Do you like this? Do you like this? If you talk about focus groups of them just basically saying, hey, we're Gucci, we're making a fragrance. How many people like this fragrance in this 100 people right here? They're not gonna be like, except for the occasional fragrance that they have, because they do have that leathery oud one. I forgot the name of it. It escapes me. Absolute. Um, but for the most part, it's going to be mass appealing when it comes to the designer. Meaning, as you cross people's paths that aren't into fragrances, they might, oh wow, you smell nice. Whereas if you wear something kind of challenging, something that we might rock, some niche level stuff, it's either going to smell like something out of this world, or it's going to smell like something where people will smell like, oh, he smells kind of weird. I don't like that one. You might get that if you have a girlfriend, if you have a wife, if you talk to a lot of chicks and you ask them, what do you think about this? I just spent $400 on it. Don't tell them the price, but I'm saying like you spent $400. Do you smell? I don't know. It smells like shoes. And to us, it's like smells like shoes. Smells like some new shoes. We kind of weird with it, right? But that's because we've been smelling for so long and our taste developed. But it's always nice to smell, mass appealing as well. Let's see. Rich Money, just seeing your comment. Got it here. Make sure I didn't. Oh, here we go. Rich Money Cash. Yeah, shout out to Rich Money Cash. I think he was here earlier too. Let's see if we missed anything real quick before we shut it down, guys. Nosy is awesome. Let's get down. Let's get down. I love the GFS scent profile, but I hardly reach for it. Glad I only bought the 35 mil. See, and that's another thing too. Some people like to look at bottles. I mean, this might not look as sexy on the shelf, but it might be exactly what you need as far as I'm only going to reach for this X amount of times. This will last me a year and a half. What is this? This is a 5 mil? It's not, this one particular is not going to last me a year and a half. I'm going to rock that rose. I'm going to kill that shit and buy a bottle. But in general, you might have something that you might not reach for that often. I'm looking for something. Oh, you know what? Let's go try that Bond number 9 Coney Island. This is a 10 ml. Probably gonna last me a while. You know what I mean? And then I'll get back to the chat. Let's pull this one up real quick. Bond number 9. Another one that suits would be like, oh yeah, we doing the top 30 bond fragrances. They make beautiful bottles. I have got my nose on some bonds, but I'm not well versed in Coney Island. How come this one's not popping up? Huh. Is it just Bond 9? There we go. This one looks like it's got a blue bottle to it. Guessing it's fresh, aquatic. My kind of shit for California. Let's get that one out the way. All right, let's spray this one up real quick. Like I said, they have really nice bottles. Shout out to Juan with the tape he puts around these to make sure that they don't come loose during shipping. It's the little things, people, you know. And he got that hella sticky stuff on here. Let's see. You know who used to package their stuff crazy? I don't know if he still does. Mikey Densmore used to pack it like he was packing drugs. All right. Coney Island from bond number 9. Let's get our nose on this. Smells nice. In the air, smells like royal water from Creed in the air, which to me smells similar to what is it? One of the St. Barts, one of the Tommy Bahamas. Mm. It's different though. That was in the air, citrus aromatic. It just makes sense that it's gonna smell similar. But I'm picking up some fruit in here. Let's go to the chat real quick. Yes, man, it's good. Yeah, loud. Let's see what else we're missing here. Let's see. I love to hop on soon for sure. You're always welcome. John C, we got to get you on here. I drink to that for sure. Let's see, Selly, Tandra all day. Facts, man. Those bottles make you feel like you're running out. They do. They get you, man. I got a bottle in there, Selly. It's called Envy Augusta from Xerjoff. And you cannot find that bottle anywhere on the internet. I think the only person that has it is like not Scentbird, Lucky Scent or something like that. And they say they sell 1 ml for $20 for that fragrance. So it's like, man, I can't even spray this shit. Luckily, it's a leather fragrance. And it's not something I'd rock that often, but yeah, I feel you on that one. Yeah, IBG, check that replay out. Spend some down to go on your channel. It doesn't matter. Yeah, for sure, Selly. It's it's been a thing in the making, man. That's true, but I love niche. Yeah. See, and that's one of those things where it's like, are you wearing it for you or are you wearing it for other people? Sometimes you got to do something depending on what the situation is. You might have to go one way or another with that niche first designer. But there's a lot of niche fragrances that have mass appeal to them. Shout out to Nishane Deziro. Like I said, not gonna be for everybody. When I first sprayed it, I mean, this is gonna be for everybody, but not for the people we're talking to as much because they might be like, "Oh man, you kind of let me down." But for me, I'm gonna kill that bottle. I'm gonna love it. This is really nice. Let's keep going down on these comments real quick. Everybody saying what's up. Rich Money Cash. Coney Island is good in the high heat. I get 100%. 100%. When I first sprayed this and it was just coming at me on the tester strip, I was like, man. Matter of fact, to me, this smells better than Royal Water from Creed. It smells better than the Tommy Bahama I mentioned. This is nice. Jones Beach, I wasn't feeling too much. There's a couple of them that I was like, yeah, this is nice. What I like about this one is it's sharp. It's sharp, but it doesn't smell cheap. A lot of times, if something's really sharp, it throws off that kind of synthetically cheap vibe to it. This is nice. Lemonade. Let's get to these notes real quick. You know how I jump around with shit. Let's see. We got lime, tequila. Okay. A little mojito almost type style action going on. Tequila and lime, melon, guava. That's the fruitiness. See, and I was wondering where that fruitiness was coming from because it was kind of tropical. Caramel for that sweetness, dark chocolate, cinnamon. I'm not picking up cinnamon. Cedar, musk, sandalwood, vanilla. That'd be a nice little dry down, creamy dry down after smelling something that's kind of citrusy up top with the tequila. What's that? Wave musk? No, not wave musk. That's Mancera. A Masoni wave type of vibe, but a lot more citric than that. I really do like Masoni wave, but lately I've been smelling it and it just smells kind of cheap. you know, it's kind of hard to find nowadays too. I actually reach more for that the Pour Homme, which smells like Blue de Chanel. Obviously, it's, you know, you don't need both of them, but this is nice. I could see me picking up a bottle of this. I don't know what the price is going to be on this one. Um, and if it's crazy expensive for a freshie, that's another thing. It's like, am I going to spend that much money on a freshie? Let's see if anybody has it. Oh, Joma shot one for 129. Let's see if it has a cap. Um, it does. Pre-holiday sale. 129 regularly 275, 1.7. See, to me, I wouldn't rush for something like this. It's not something I would need to rush for because I'm smelling it and I'm getting like, I can spray gin and tonic or gin tonic because, you know, they don't want you drinking the shit, but gin tonic and get similar vibes from it. I can smell that, spray that Tommy Bahama. But the quality on this one is really high, and I could definitely see that being rocked in the summertime. I would like to have that bottle. Am I rushing for it? Not really, but fresh ozonic, aquatic, tropical. Nice. All right, let's get back to the let's jump into the regular chat real quick and we'll head out of here. I don't know how long we've been going live for. I know we got some other people that are going live later on. Suits, did you do a top PDM? Oh, yeah. He did a top 20 PDM. I think the first one was Hobdon. Number one was Hobdon. The second one was Leighton. I'm wondering, was it Leighton or was it Leighton exclusive? I don't know, but I really like one that he excluded from that list. I'm not mad at him. But shout out to Pegasus exclusive. I really like that fragrance. I know he's more on the Pegasus side of things, and I can see that. Um, but I think most people are the consensus that they rock with exclusive more. But Pegasus is really nice as well. Kind of got that root beer type of vibe to it. I'm excited to get my nose on a couple of them that are kind of hard to find. But I like the fact that he threw something a little different for that number one. His number one and Russell Mack's number one would probably be about the same. I know Harrod was high, Carlisle was up there, um, but yeah, those prices are still up there too, though. But you know, we got the holidays coming up. It might be some discounts on a couple things. So many fragrances, man. Is Deziro better than something like Amber Calabria? I don't know how to answer that question for you because I'm gonna rock I'm gonna rock Deziro more than Amber Calabria. If you ask me which one's a better fragrance, I'm gonna say Amber Calabria because it's more of what I would expect from Nishane. If that makes sense to you. Um, it pushes. It's heavy. Amber Calabria is beast mode. Couple sprays, you could be good. This one you got to spray 12 times, but because it puts me in the vein of fragrances that I love, with like Bulgari Rain Man Essence, this surprised me so much, because I wasn't expecting much from Bulgari, but I mean, they do make Tigar. I know this is on their lower end of things, but I love rocking this, but it only lasts 4 hours. So to rock that to work is kind of pointless to me because I work more than 4 hours on my shift. So I want something that's going to carry me through my shift. So in my case of things, and especially, you know, you can rock Blue de Chanel, of course, because it reminds me of that. But because it's got the greenness of Fucanero, because it's got the mass appeal of something like Blue de Chanel, but it's different enough and kind of piques my interest on how it smells like Rain Man Essence. I would lean towards the Zero, but fragrance wise, Amber Calabria is probably one of their best fragrances, probably one of the best fragrances. Um, period. That might make a top five list, and I wouldn't question it. I wouldn't think twice about it. I'd say, oh, yeah, I can see that. And this is going to be a summer fragrance. This is going to be a spring fragrance. Ala Calabria can be rocked in the wintertime, in my opinion. I'm not saying it's snowing outside, but in a California winter day in the fall, all year round, you can rock Amber Calabria. Beautiful fragrance. And I wish they made 100 mil. Keep buying these damn 50s. You know what I mean? Yeah, second place was Herod. Let's see. Everyone stay safe. Have a great morning. You know what I mean? positive people in this space, you know. Shout out to Suits. You know, he's gonna spray, he's gonna be like, oh, Spencer was talking about that Aoud. I'm gonna spray before I go to sleep. Let me Coney in this bottle real quick. Sleep with a smile on your face. Shout out to you. What's up, Mikey? How you doing, man? Yo, just got some new ones and shout outs. If you guys haven't checked out Fragrance Fraternity, he's got a channel, pretty cool. Got a little take, laid back like me. You know, he's not all in your face and dancing around. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know, cool guy. We're gonna shut it down, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the live stream, man. I know you guys are kind of live streamed out with Ross streaming. We got 22 in the chat, it looks like. Appreciate everybody who hit that thumbs up button. I'm gonna go rest up. Hopefully you guys enjoy your day. You guys say your goodbyes now. Don't forget you guys can check out my content that I have here on YouTube. Let me pull it up real quick. Where did I put it at? Here we go. Let's see. Lots of shorts you guys can check out and see some content. Maybe something you might want to talk about, like, oh, how was that one? How was that one? Oh, that's Xerjoff right there. I haven't tried that. Whatever the case might be. If you guys are interested in coming on live with me, you know, definitely come on live. Say your goodbyes. We up out of here, guys. Have a great night.
Thanks for coming to the show, yeah. I had fun, but it's that time to go, yeah. See ya when I see ya. It's been a real, it's time to leave ya. Hit that like up on the way out. Shit was nice, it's time to break out. Time to relax, it's time to lay out. But before the song plays out, don't let the door hit you on the way now. More frag content is bound to break out. And I'll be here to talk it out, yeah. Peace chat, not so famous. Live stream is over for now, but never done. Shout out to the real ones, the day ones, and the subs. Goodbye and good night. More frag content is bound break out, and I'll be here to talk it out, yeah. Yeah. Peace chat, not so